All right. Well, welcome to episode 2 of the Basic Principle. Um, Telling you a little bit more about my projects and what I have going on right now. And along the way, I'll tell you more about the purpose of this video series that I want to do. And hopefully you'll get something out of it. Moreover, it's for me, and I hate to be selfish that way, but it is. Let's go to the original 455 motor that I built in 1996, 97. 17-year-old kid found this motor. This motor actually was locked up. I had to break every piston out of the cylinder because they were so rusted in. Everything had to be snapped in half. Took the machine shop. They did it 60 over. So again, 455, 1971, Olds 455. It was again rusted out. Machine shop did a great job. I bored it 60 over. It's now sitting at about a 472 with the stroke of the crank that's on there, which is I think is a 4.5 inch stroke, maybe 4 1/4. Anyway, put a mild cam in it. It was probably pushing about 375, 400 horsepower, which isn't too bad for a 71 455, but over 500 foot-pounds of torque, which was a torque monster. Had some minor issues. Got it running right away. Actually, did not get it running right away. Lessons of a 17-year-old boy trying to figure out how to build a motor. I did not, if you look here, finger, I did not put any sort of, I did not chase the threads with anything, and they're rusted, right? So, therefore, when I thought I had them torqued down, I did not. So they blew the head gaskets right away, which I was able to fix right away. So went and chased the threads, fixed them up. Then got the motor up, started knocking right away. Realized that as a 17-year-old kid, I didn't triple check everything. While I did torque down most of the rod bolts, I didn't torque them all down. So cylinder 135 over here, did not even know this. I drove this thing for like 2,000, 3,000 miles. And if you can look down in there, you see right here, there's scoring. That rod had come up and actually made contact with the head, which is incredible to me. And I was able to actually save the rod, put a new bearing on it that was a little over, and it worked for 3,000 miles. Again, never blew, never had any issues with it. The motor was strong as snot. But little things I didn't know about it, and I'm learning here, right? Willing to try as a 17-year-old kid. The other thing I'm willing to try is the snafu that was the valve train system. Got it all together. Tried to start it for the first time. No compression. Well, lo and behold, it was holding each one of the valves open. And didn't know what was going on. Well, I had the deck plane down. Didn't make any accommodations because this, the Oldsmobile, has stationary, unadjustable, non-adjustable rockers. And didn't make an accommodation for the fact that the deck was playing down. Therefore, the push rods were going to be a little too long, and it helped everything and held everything open. So what I do, instead of buying push rods that were the correct size, I put a couple washers to hold them rocker arms a little over the top of them, or roll them up a little bit so it would allow the valves to close. Jury rigging, making things work, but you know what? It ran. And I was actually pretty proud of that. So that's the lesson behind this, is that this wasn't perfect by any means, but I tried it. Even as a 17-year-old kid, I put a whole motor together, a big block, and I made it work. And it worked really well. The thing started up every time. It had great compression. It, went stoplight to stoplight like a banshee, and I was able to break it loose probably at 70 miles an hour when it downshifted. It's a good motor. But here I am, 25 years later, and I'm building the motor again and tearing it apart. I think that this will become the drag motor. You see, Boy and I'm going to be restoring this one. It's the most original. It's got everything there. And that one is going to be the drag car. That's Keaton back there. We're going to be going to drag weight races with it. We got Brainerd International Raceway. It's just an hour and a half, 2 hours away, and we figured we'd start drag racing cars, and I thought that'd be just a load of fun to do as I get further in my career and want to do more things on the side to enjoy life and to enjoy my family and getting out there and enjoy other people. So again, lesson for today on this particular episode 2 of the Basic Principle is don't be afraid to try something, even if it could be catastrophic in the moment, and not knowing, that naivete, I suppose, you didn't know what could happen. But you never know. Something good can be of it. And this thing was something good, and it was good for me and good for me to learn. It was the basis and foundation of how I learned many things mechanically. So feel free to comment, feel free to share this video, and again, if we're the same person we were yesterday, we're doing it wrong. Let's keep it up, be better, and let's do this together. Bye-bye.